All right, Nate Maddox here. We're going to do some live dials on final expense leads. Let's rock.
Hello.
Hey, Patricia.
Yeah.
This is Nate.
Hi.
Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Good. And yourself?
I am doing good. I just wanted to touch base with you real quick and let you know that we did receive the card and the paperwork that you had mailed into our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been the one about the Florida State approved programs that they came out with for the funeral expense program. But like I said, Patricia, my name is Nate. I am actually the local field underwriter, and my job's just to do the preliminary research for you, get it to you, and it'll have to be in your hands from there. Fair enough?
Okay.
Just want to make sure I have everything correct. I'm actually working on it right now for you, Patricia. I have you as 60 years old currently, and you are a non-smoker. Is that right?
Yes.
Perfect. And it looks like it's just you there. Okay, so that's everything that I need. I'm going to do some research for you this afternoon. Now, they have assigned me to your file, Patricia, but they've also assigned me to 2 different counties and kind of got me cleaning up a mess and playing catch up here. Are you retired or are you still
I'm not
working?
busy. I'm not busy about anything. I just want to have an idea what it would cost and how much I should save and things like that.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'll figure out which company will have the best rate, and then you can take that and design whatever you want as far as how much you want it to be and all of that. They're dispatching me out tomorrow.
I want to be cremated, so I would like to save enough to be cremated.
Okay, well that shouldn't be bad at all, especially with you only being 60 years old. So I'll get everything figured out and get it to you, and then you can do whatever you need to with it. Would it be better for me to drop this off tomorrow after lunch or before lunch tomorrow? They're dispatching me out to make some other deliveries.
I go to work. I won't be home tomorrow. I don't come home until I just walk in the door. It depends on the traffic on the night. You can leave it right there for the security.
When will you be home?
I go to work every day.
Okay.
I just came home. It
Gotcha.
depends on the traffic on the 95.
Okay, let me see what I have left because I got about 18 deliveries to make tomorrow. All right.
I thought you just sent something in the mail. I didn't know you have to come in person to deliver.
Well, you don't have to do any kind of blood work or physical exam or anything. There just has to be somebody that signs off saying that, we saw you. That way they know you're not in a wheelchair or anything like that. But I can drop by there. It'd be probably between about 4:30 and 5 after you get off work, and I'll drop it by to you then. You usually get home. Usually get home around 4:30, probably.
Yeah, like 4 o'clock, 4:30, 5. It depends on the traffic, like I said. I'll be home by 4:30. I keep home today, and it's all right.
Okay, well, we probably can't get by there till sometime between 4:30 and 5ish. But I'll be fighting traffic and everything myself and coming from another delivery. So I'll see you around then. Okay, Miss Patricia, you have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Hello?
Hey, Barry. This is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
All right.
Good. Just wanted to touch base with you real quick and let you know that we did receive the card you had mailed into our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been about the Florida State approved funeral expense program you had sent in about. But
okay.
Like I said, Barry, my name is Nate. I am actually the local field underwriter that's been assigned to this, and my job's just to do the preliminary research for you, get everything to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. I'm actually working on it right now. Just want to make sure I have everything correct here that you had sent us. You put that you were 55 years old currently, and I have you as a non-smoker. Is that right?
Right.
Perfect. And you're still over on 16th Court?
That's right.
Perfect. Okay, well, that's everything I need, Barry. I'll be working on this afternoon. They have assigned me to your file, my friend, but they have also assigned me to 2 counties, and we're just kind of playing catch up and cleaning up a mess here, really. Are you retired, or are you still working full-time, or what?
I'm disabled.
Okay. Let me see. All right. they're dispatching me out tomorrow to make some other deliveries. Would it be better for me to drop this stuff by to you before lunch or after lunch tomorrow?
What do you mean, to drive here and drop it off?
Yeah, the state requires us to hand deliver everything, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll have it all figured out, get it to you, and it'll be in your hands from there. But I can run it by before lunch or after lunch.
Nah, I'm a little uncomfortable with that. I thought it would be just by mail. So
Well,
I apologize.
somebody has to sign off saying that they saw you. I mean, you don't have to do any kind of blood work or physical exams or anything.
How much is this going to cost?
That would be whatever you design. I mean, you're only 55 years old, so it shouldn't be much at all. I mean, it just depends on whatever you set up.
Pass right now, but maybe in the future.
Well, we got to get it to you either way, and then you can do whatever you want to with it from there.
Nah, I'm not going to do it. So you'd be wasting your time. I don't want to waste your time.
Well, that's what they pay me for, Barry. I got to make all the deliveries. So if you don't need anything, that's less paperwork I have to do anyway. So I certainly won't be mad at you. But they're dispatching me out, and I got to get all these resolved and delivered tomorrow. So I can run. I can run it by just after lunchtime. Be probably between 12 and 1:30ish. And drop it by to you and be in your hands from there.
Okay, whatever. If I'm here, whatever.
All right. Well, I'll just try to work you in. I mean, if it's not anything you need or important to you, then it won't be any big deal anyway. But I just got to get it to you, my friend. Well, you have a good one. We'll see you soon.
Hello?
Hey, David. This is Nate.
Hey.
Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Who?
This is Nate Maddox. Don't beat your brain up too bad. We hadn't met to my knowledge. Just actually touching base with you, David. Wanted to let you know that we did receive the card that you had filled out. You had sent some paperwork to our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been in regards to the funeral expense programs that the state of Florida just approved.
I don't recall doing that.
It might have been a while back, but like I said, David, my name's Nate. I'm actually the local field underwriter that was assigned to this, and my job's just to do the preliminary research, get everything over to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. I'm actually working on it right now. I wanted to make sure I had everything correct here that you had filled out. Looks like it's just you, no spouse, but you are 65 years old currently, and I have you as a non-smoker. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's everything I need. I'm going to do some research and get everything figured out for you this afternoon. They have assigned me to your file, David. But, man, they've also assigned me to 2 counties and kind of got me playing catch up and cleaning up a mess here. Are you retired or are you still working full-time?
Retired.
Okay. Well, I'm working on it, but a long way from it. So they're dispatching me out tomorrow. I got about 19 other deliveries to make, trying to figure out when the best time to drop this stuff by to you would be. I got a couple slots. I can run it by either before lunch or after lunch. What would be better?
Tomorrow would be a bad time. I got cancer treatment pretty much all day tomorrow.
Okay. You're currently being treated for cancer now?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any idea what time you get back from that?
It'll probably be about 6, 7 o'clock maybe.
Okay, 6 or 7 o'clock. All right, I am pretty tight on time. I might be able to still squeeze you in. Maybe if somebody else has to reschedule or something.
Another day.
Yeah, I'll call you next time for sure. They have me over in that area. They assign me to a different county every couple of days. So if I can't squeeze you in tomorrow, I'll definitely get it over to you soon. Okay, my friend.
Yeah.
Sounds good, David. Well, you have a good evening.
All right.
Bye. These are not fresh. They're kind of got a little bit of age on them, the leads. But that's what I like about these final expense leads. They don't really age. Hey, Betty.
Yes.
Hey, Miss Betty. This is Nate Maddox. How are you doing? I just wanted to touch base with you real quick, Betty, and let you know that we did receive the card that you had filled out, the paperwork you mailed our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been in regards to the funeral expense programs that the state of Florida just approved that you had filled out. But like I said, Betty, my name is Nate. I am actually the local field underwriter that's been assigned to this, and my job's just to do...
I'm in the hospital right now.
You're in the hospital? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I've been here 5 days.
For 5 days, okay. Well, hey, you just get some rest and focus on getting better, and we'll get this over to you at a later date, okay?
Please leave your message for 95.
Oh, got somebody calling me back here. Hey, Jennifer.
Hello?
Hey, Jennifer, this is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Where's this?
This is Nate Maddox. I was calling to touch base with you real quick, Jennifer, to let you know that we did receive the paperwork and the card that you had mailed into our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been that card in regards to the Florida state-approved programs for funeral expenses. But like I said, Jennifer, my name is Nate. I am actually the local field underwriter that's been assigned to this, and my job's just to do the preliminary research and get everything to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. But I'm actually working on it right now, Jennifer, so I just wanted to make sure I had everything correct here. You put that you were 55 years old currently, is that right?
What are you processing?
Do what now?
What are you processing? What are you working on?
This is for the funeral expense program that the state of Florida had approved. You had sent in some paperwork about it.
The funeral expense.
That's right. Like I said, Jennifer, my name is Nate, and my job is just to do the preliminary research on everything and get it to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. But I'm actually working on it right now. I just wanted to make sure I had this correct, that you're 55 years old and you do not smoke cigarettes. Is that right?
I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't drink.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'm going to do some research for you this afternoon, Jennifer. They have assigned me to your file, but they've also assigned me to 2 different counties, and everybody's spread out. And I'm just they got me kind of cleaning up a mess, and I'm getting caught up on some things. Are you retired, or are you still working full-time?
I'm still working full time.
What time do you get off tomorrow?
I have no idea. Because, I mean, my job is crazy.
If you were to ask me...
If someone doesn't show up, then I have to stay and,
That's exactly how my job goes. But they're dispatching me out tomorrow. I have about 23 deliveries to make, so I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan here. I'm going to be over in Lauderhill tomorrow evening making some other deliveries. I was trying to figure out the best time to drop this stuff by to you would be tomorrow evening. Are you usually home by 5 or 6, or when do you usually get home, you think?
I'm honestly, tomorrow I'm working in the nighttime.
Oh,
I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be on the road.
Gotcha.
What thing? But I don't know. Call me if we could link up tomorrow and think that
Hey, Jennifer, what time do you go into work?
I'm going into work 9 o'clock tomorrow night.
Gotcha. Well, would it be better for me to run this stuff by to you tomorrow before lunch or after lunch?
Probably you said, well, why don't you mail the stuff to me?
We already mailed it to you, Jennifer. That's what you had filled out and sent in to us. So now it's my job just to do the research for you and get it back to you. What's your current address there?
Is it something for free? Is it anything for free?
No.
No. Well,
just interested in anything that is free right now, honestly. Please.
Good, good. What made you think this would be free?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, if you find it for free, let me know, because I would like to have that too.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, Jennifer. Well, hey, you have a good one and good luck to you, okay?
Okay, baby.
Hello.
Hey, Debbie, this is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
I'm okay.
Good. I just wanted to touch base with you or Robert real quick and let you guys know that we did receive the card and the paperwork that you had mailed into our office over at the Senior Benefit Center. Would have been in regards to the Florida State approved program for the funeral expenses. But like I said, Debbie, my name is Nate. I'm actually the local field underwriter here, and my job is just to do the preliminary research and get everything over to you and Robert. It'll have to be in your hands from there. But real quick before I let you go, Debbie, I'm actually working on it right now. I just want to make sure I have everything correct here. You put that you were 70 years old and Robert is 71, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and I have you both as non-smokers?
No. We both smoke.
Okay, you do smoke. Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to do some research for you this evening. They have assigned me to your file, Miss Debbie, but they've also assigned me to 2 counties and kind of cleaning up a mess here, trying to get caught up on some things. So they're dispatching me out tomorrow. Are you guys retired, or are you still working, or?
No, we're still working.
What time do you get off tomorrow?
It'll be about 7 or 8 o'clock.
7 or 8.
I have to go to Fort Lauderdale tomorrow evening to pick somebody up at the bus station.
Gotcha. My day starts off in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow morning, and I have a delivery every 45 minutes all day until 9 o'clock tomorrow night. So let me see what I have left here. It's going to be a long one. I can squeeze you guys in between about 7:30 and between about 7:30 and 8ish, maybe 8:15ish. Do you think you'll be back by then?
Are you coming by to talk to us or what?
Yeah, my job's just to do the preliminary research, and I'll get everything to you, make sure you and Robert understand everything, and then you can take that and set up whatever you want as far as if you need any coverage or not.
Well, I can say I will probably be here, but I don't know about him.
When does he usually get in?
It's all different hours.
Kind of like me then. if you were to ask me,
Probably.
that's about. Okay, well I'll try to get by there between about 7:30 and 8:30, and if that doesn't work or if he's not there or something, I'll try to work you back in. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
All
Debbie.
right.
Well, you have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow evening.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Hello?
Hey Linda, this is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Fine. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Just wanted to touch base with either one of you real quick and let you guys know that we did receive the paperwork you had mailed into our office over at the Mortgage Protection Center in regards to your Fairway mortgage on Dayton Pike. But like I said, Linda, my name is Nate. I'm actually the local field underwriter that's been assigned to this. My job's just to do the preliminary research and get it over to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. But real quick before I let you go, I want to make sure I have everything correct here. You put that you are 62 years old currently and you are a non-smoker. Is that correct?
Yeah, I just turned 63.
63. Well, happy birthday. Okay. And then your husband is 63 and he's a non-smoker as well?
Yes.
What is his name, Linda? I don't have it down here for some reason.
James.
James. Okay. Now, do you or James, either one, have any major health issues that you're being treated for currently, like cancer, diabetes, anything like that?
He is diabetic.
Diabetic. Does he take insulin or a pill? Pill. Okay. No complications then.
He had a stroke.
How long ago was the stroke?
April 29th.
29th. Okay. Is he recovering pretty good?
Slowly, yeah.
Okay. do some research for him on that and get this stuff over to you. Okay, so it looks like we have a $123,000 mortgage at Fairway. Perfect. Are you guys both retired?
No, I work.
What time do you usually get off during the day, Linda? What time are you getting off tomorrow?
I get off at 2 o'clock. And I pick up grandchildren at 3 o'clock, so I don't get home till about 4 or 5.
Gotcha. Let me see here. Okay, they have your Soddy Daisy. They've assigned me to your file, Linda, but they've also assigned me to all of Hamilton and Bradley County, and I got about 23 families waiting on me, and everybody's all spread out. So I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan. They are dispatching me out, making about 17 deliveries tomorrow in Hamilton County. Let me see what I have left here. All right, I could either drop this stuff by to you. I have a 415. I could run it by, or my next would be at 715. What would be better for me to drop this stuff by to you guys? 415 or 715? You said 7?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have something to write with, Linda, where you could jot down my information real quick? Yeah, just tell me when you're ready. Okay, my name is Nate, N-A-T-E. Last name is Maddox, M-A-D-D-O-X. And I have you down for 7:15. So put that down and stick me on the refrigerator or wherever you need to put me. Do give me a little bit of flex time because I'll be probably fighting some traffic and everybody's so spread out, but I'm coming back to back. So should see around 7:15, maybe 7:30. So well, you have a good evening, Linda. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hey, John. This is Nate.
Hey.
Nate Maddox. How you doing?
Good.
Good, good. Just wanted to touch base with you or Teresa real quick. Let you guys know that we did receive the paperwork you had mailed into our office over at the Mortgage Protection Center in regards to your Quicken Loans mortgage on Chesapeake Drive. But like I said, John, my name is Nate. I'm actually the local field underwriter. I've been assigned to this, doing some research for you. My job, John, is just to do the preliminary research on everything, get it to you, and it'll have to be in you and Teresa's hands from there. So real quick before I let you go, I want to make sure I do have everything correct. You put that you were born May 4th of 71, and I have you as a non-smoker. Is that right?
Yep.
Perfect. Linda's born May 31st, 66. She's a non-smoker as well.
Yep.
Okay, looks like we have a $75,000 over at Quicken. Hey, are either one of you being treated for anything medically? Have any kind of major health problems going on right now?
Nothing I know of.
Perfect. And all right, well, that's it, John. That's everything I need. I'm going to be doing some research for you this evening. They have assigned me to your file, my friend, but they've also assigned me to all of Hamilton and Bradley County, and I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan here. Are you guys still working full time, or what y'all's? Are you retired or what?
Yep.
Okay. What time do you?
Nope, still working full time.
Gotcha. What time do you get off tomorrow?
Tomorrow's not gonna be a good day because right when we get out of work, we got things to do till about 9 o'clock at night.
Okay. I'm pretty booked myself tomorrow. I could squeeze you in my last stop. It'd be about 8:45ish.
And then it's not gonna work because like you said, it's gonna be after 9 o'clock, between 9 and 10.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me look at Wednesday here. I'll be bouncing back and forth. What time do you usually get off?
I get off at like 3:30, but it takes me like an hour to get home. So probably 4 o'clock, something like that.
What about Linda?
I mean, 4:30 by the time I get home.
What about Linda? Is she home about the same time usually?
Yeah.
Okay. Same time. Let me see here. Okay. I can, on Wednesday, I've got a couple more slots open. I can either run it by to you at 4:15 or I got a 5:45 still open on Wednesday. Which one would be better?
Do the 5:45.
Okay. You have something to write with, John? You can jot down my info real quick.
Not right now. I'm like busy right now.
Okay. Well, whenever you get a second, just stick it in your phone. My name is Nate Maddox, Maddox. I got you down for 5:45, and that's Wednesday. I'll run it by to you then.
Okay.
Sounds good, John. You have a good evening. Bye-bye. Hey, welcome. Nate Maddox, Sale Team 6. I'm going to be doing some live dials on C leads. Now, these leads are probably about a year old. My brother Matt is going on a run to Indiana, so he's going to be traveling up there and running a couple days worth of appointments. He's running A leads. I went ahead and spent $30-$40, picked up an extra 20 C leads to dial on, and I have his schedule here, so I'm going to try to book blocks of time in between his A lead appointments in case he gets no-showed or can't fill that slot. He's not sitting around in the parking lot up there, because when you're on the run, the meter is running. You have to be profitable. Let's see what happens. So I'm calling from Tennessee, calling from a Tennessee number. I'm sure that's going to affect my contact dials to contact ratio. We will see, because I got the counter right here, and that's 1-2 dials so far. It's going to be dials, contacts, appointments. When you're dialing old leads, you're just mining for the gold.
Hello.
Hey, Charlene, this is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Who is this? What's this about?
This is Nate Maddox. I was actually calling to touch base with you or Darryl real quick. They have got me updating some records and doing some quality control this evening, Charlene, over at the Mortgage Protection Center. But wanted me to touch base with either you or Darryl in regards to your United Wholesale mortgage over on High Jackson Road. Because Charlene, after you guys closed on that mortgage, you had actually sent some paperwork into our office. Looks like it's for the coverage to take care of that mortgage if you guys got diagnosed with anything or if anything happened. And we have no record that you ever received that. But like I said, Charlene, my name is Nate. I was just reassigned to your file, and they got me kind of playing cleaning up a mess here before some of these hit deadline. But my job is just to do the preliminary research, get it to you and Darryl. It'll have to be in your hands from there. But real quick before I let you go, I just want to make sure I do have everything correct here that you guys had originally sent us. You put that Darryl was born January 11th, 1956. I have him as a non-smoker. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you as March 12th, 58. You're a non-smoker as well. And are either one of you being treated for anything medically currently?
No.
Okay, perfect. So we got $165,000 over at UWM. That looks like a 30-year note. And all right, Charlene. Well, that's everything I need. They have assigned me to your file, but they've also assigned me to all of Clark County and one other county right there by it. I'm just trying to get my delivery route in order. Everybody's all spread out. What time do you and Darryl get off of work? Typically.
Around
Yeah.
5:30 maybe.
Okay. Let me see what I have left here. They have got me dispatched out Wednesday and Thursday. Let me see what I have left. Okay. Thursday I could run it by. I got a spot here. I could run it by after you guys get off work. It'd be about 5:45ish, between 5:30 and 6. I'll get it to you then. It'll have to be in your hands from there. Do you have anything to write with where you can jot down my info real quick, Charlene?
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Well, just know Matt Maddox, being a charcoal forerunner. So just give me a little flex time. I'll be fighting traffic and everything, but I should be there between 5:30 and 6. Okay.
What day would that be?
That would be Thursday. So stick me on the fridge. I know that's a couple days away.
Okay.
All right, Charlie.
All right.
You have a good one.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one. Took me eight dials, 2 contacts, 1 appointment on a year-old lead. See, a lot of these leads became old. Well, there's a couple different reasons, but just like, for instance, Matt's going on a run. He's got 15 A leads. Well, he's only going to be there for 2 days. So everybody that he can't fit into his 2 days schedule, well, they're not getting covered. I mean, he's not going to go back to Indiana. He's only there for 2 days. So,
Hello?
hey, Devron, this is Nate Maddox. How you doing?
Doing well. How about yourself?
Doing pretty good. I'm actually, they've got me doing some quality control and updating some records this afternoon. Or now it's this evening. I'm about out of the office, but not yet. Over at the Mortgage Protection Center, but wanted me to touch base with you in regards to your First Financial Bank mortgage over on Windsor Drive. Because Devron, after you had closed on that mortgage, you had actually placed a phone call into our office after you closed on that. Looks like you were trying to get the coverage options for the mortgage that would pay off that house if you got diagnosed with anything or if anything happened, would pay the house off for you. We don't have any record that you ever received that. Like I said, my name's Matt. I am actually the field underwriter that was reassigned to it. Devron, my job's just to do the preliminary research, get it to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. I just got to get this over to you before the deadline. So real quick before I let you go, I just want to make sure I do have everything correct. You put that you were 29. Are you 30 now?
Yes.
Okay, so you're 30. It says you do use tobacco. Is that cigarettes or dip? Cigarettes. Okay, and you don't have any health problems, right?
No.
Perfect. So we got a $98,000 mortgage over at First Financial that looks like a 30-year note. All right, that's everything I need now. Man, they have assigned me to your file, but they've also assigned me to all of Jeffersonville County and Clark County. Everybody's all spread out. I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan. What time do you get off of work?
5 o'clock. We'll get home about 5:36.
Okay. Let's see. It's going to be a tight squeeze, man. They got me dispatched out Wednesday and Thursday. So I'll tell you what, it's going to be tight. I'm going to try to get you, because I got like 23 deliveries to make. I'm going to try to squeeze you in between about 5:30 and 6 on Wednesday. And if I can't get it to you, if I can't get you squeezed in, I'll just run it by to you Thursday after work. I'll be in a char.
What's your name again?
My name is Matt Maddox. I'll be in a charcoal forerunner. That way you know it's me.
Is this your personal phone number?
This is actually the office number. Let me give you my number in case something comes up. And if you would, you can just text me.
Send me a text. Can you just send me a text with your name and stuff in it?
Yeah, I'll do that. And it'll be. I'm gonna shoot for Wednesday. I'm just looking at how spread out I am. If I can't just get you squeezed in, I'll definitely get over to you Thursday. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right, Devron. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll shoot you that text now.
Alright, bud.
Bye, man.
You have a good night.
You too. Bye.
Hello?
Dustin. Hey, this is Nate Maddox. How are you doing?
Good.
Good. They've actually got me doing some quality control and updating some records. Wanted me to touch over at the Mortgage Protection Center. Wanted me to touch base with you real quick, Dustin, in regards to your Fairway independent mortgage there on Sunset Loop. Because after you had closed on that mortgage, Dustin, and I know tons of paperwork and all that you did, but you had actually sent some paperwork into our office. It looks like you were inquiring for the coverage to take care of that mortgage if anything were to happen to you, if you got diagnosed or hurt or something that would pay the mortgage off. We don't have any record that you ever received that. Like I said, Dustin, my name is Matt. I'm just a local field underwriter. They reassigned this to me. I just got to get over to you before deadline. They're kind of cleaning up a mess here, but I'll let you go. I just want to make sure real quick before I do, I have everything correct that you had sent us. You put that you were born February 22nd, 1995. I have you as a non-smoker and no health problems. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. So we got a $221,000 mortgage over at Fairway. That looks like a 30-year note. Now, it's just your name on here, Dustin. Are you married or engaged? Is there anybody else I need to look at coverage for that lives there?
Yeah, it's my wife, Sarah.
Sarah. Okay. Her name just must not be on the mortgage, but she can still be covered since she's your wife. She lives there. How old is Sarah?
24.
24. Okay. I'll do some research for that too. They have assigned me to your file, Dustin, but man, they've assigned me to all of Jefferson and Clark County, and everybody's all spread out. I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan here. What time do you get off work?
Right now I'm on military orders.
Okay.
So it just depends on the day.
All right.
Tomorrow we should be done by about 6 o'clock.
What about Wednesday?
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. I've got, and I don't know how they expect me to do it. I've got literally 23 deliveries I have to make in 2 days, so I'm going to be back to back and not have a lot of time. I will get this to you. It just have to be in your hands from there. I'm about booked Wednesday, but I'm gonna make you my last stop. Should be around 8ish or so, and I'll drop it by to you then. If I can't squeeze you in Wednesday, because I'm looking at the map, it's gonna be tough. If I can't get it to you Wednesday, I'll just make sure I get it to you Thursday night, okay? But
you're dropping it off at my house?
yeah, 6307 Sunset Loop. There has to be somebody that signs off. Do what now?
Like, I'm out of town.
Oh, you're out of town. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I won't be back till next week.
That must have been what happened. You probably were gone last time we were over there. All right, I've got one of my district manager is out of Louisville, Kentucky. I'll get this to him and have him try to get it down to you next week if possible. But I'll make a note on your file here. All right, my friend. What branch are you in?
The Army.
Appreciate your service, Dustin. You have a good one, my friend. We'll get this to you.
Hello.
Hey, Dana. This is Nate Maddox. Actually calling to touch base with you or Russell real quick. They've got me doing some quality control and updating some records this evening over at the Mortgage Protection Center, and wanted me to touch base with you or Russell real quick in regards to your Quicken Loans mortgage on Ash Street. Because Dana, after you guys had closed on that mortgage, and I know you did crazy amount of paperwork, but you were Russell actually had sent some paperwork into our office, and it looks like you were trying to get the coverage options for that mortgage that would pay off the house if you guys had got diagnosed with something or if anything happened. And we don't have any record that you ever received that. But like I said, Dana, my name is Matt. I'm actually the local field underwriter. My job is just to do the preliminary research for this and get it over to you. It'll have to be in your hands from there. They got me kind of cleaning up a mess here, and just got to get some of these done before you're coming up on your deadline. So real quick before I let you go, I just want to make sure I do have everything correct here that you had sent us, and I'll get it over to you. You put that Russell was born June 1964, 5'11", 214 pounds, and he does not smoke cigarettes. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And I have you as October 4th, 66, 5'6", and you do use tobacco. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. And looks like we have an $81,000 mortgage over at Quicken. And okay, Dana, well, that's everything that I need. They have assigned me to your file, but they have also assigned me to all of Jefferson and Clark County, and everybody's all spread out, so I'm just kind of trying to get a game plan here. Are you guys retired? Or are you still working full-time? Or
I'm on disability. Rusty works full-time.
what time is he 8 to 5? What time does he usually get off?
It varies. He's a driver.
Oh, does he do local or long haul?
Local.
Gotcha. Well, if you asked me what time I got off, I wouldn't be able to tell you either. But here's my dilemma. They are dispatching me out Wednesday and Thursday. Somehow I got about 23 deliveries to make, so I'm not going to have a lot of time. I just need to get this to you guys, and it'll have to be in your hands from there so we can close it out. Let me see what I have left. I'm pretty booked, and it's going to be a tight squeeze. Is he usually home by, you think, like 7-ish or 7:30?
He's usually home by 6.
Oh, he is. Okay. Let me see. I'm probably not going to be able to squeeze it in Wednesday. I'm pretty tight. I'll let you know if that opens up, and I'll drop it by if he's home. I'm looking at Thursday, so I could probably get it by there between 6 and 7 Thursday. And I got you at 116 Ash Street. Do you have anything to write with, Dana, where you could jot down my information real quick?
Yeah, hold on here.
Okay. Just tell me when you're ready.
All right, you said your name is Nate?
Yes, Nate Maddox. Nate.
Nate.
Maddox. And I got you down for Thursday. I'm going to try to squeeze by there between 6 and 7 unless I get somebody called into work or something Wednesday, because I'm going to be over in Henryville Wednesday too. So if I get an opening, I'll call you. I'm just trying to figure out how I can get all this done. If I don't have some kind of guide, I won't get anything done. So I'll try to get by there between Thursday between about 6 and 7. It'll either be myself, Nate, or actually my brother Matt Maddox is helping me. We got to clean up Clark County, and so one of us 2 field underwriters will get it over to you.
All right. Thank you, Nate.
All right, Dana. You have a good one. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
2143. Dials, contacts, appointments. When you're on a run, you buy the A leads, go ahead and spend an extra $50-$60. Buy the C leads, and make sure your schedule's jam-packed. That's it for now. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one.